Hi there. Do you know that your feet contain every aspect of your body, every system, every hormonal gland, every organ has a reflex point on the feet. So we have 7,000 reflex points on each foot, and when you know how to work them correctly, you access the healing circuit of the body, and every part of your body starts to kick in again and work properly. A while ago, I had a client called Rita, and she hadn't been able to sit on her tailbone for many years, 20 years in fact. Every time she went out, she had to look for cushions. She had a special cushion in the car. And you know how limiting it is when you have pain in your body. And it was an old injury that she incurred 20 years ago. The trauma had obviously not left her body and caused her to feel pain every time she sat down on her bottom. After 2 reflexology sessions with me, she said, Grada, I don't know what happened, but I can sit freely now. The pain is completely gone. And I just want you to know, I've been using reflexology for over 25 years, always with fantastic success. And I'm excited to invite you to a new 3-day reflexology soul to soul immersion with me at the end of May, where I teach you how to tap into the healing circuit and create miracles for yourself. You can apply it to yourself and to your loved ones, to your family, to your children, your grandchildren. If you're a practitioner, you learn lots of new tricks, like trade secrets that I've discovered over the years working with more than 20,000 clients. So I had another client who had IBS. IBS is irritable bowel syndrome, and her life was dictated around the toilet, what she could eat, what she couldn't eat. She was always toilet spotting in case she had to go to the toilet. And after several sessions, her IBS was also completely gone. And she couldn't believe it, by the way. So I find that reflexology, it's so simple to learn, and it's perhaps one of the most powerful tools available to us. We can always do it because we've always got our hands with us, so we can apply reflexology to other people's feet. We can even do it to ourselves, of course. And also during the seminar, the workshop, I'm going to teach you how to connect your soul or your client's soul to the soles of the feet, because there's a direct link between our feet and our soul. I also work as an intuitive healer. I've done that for many, many years. So when clients come into my room, I see immediately where their pockets of stress and trauma are. And often when people have been stressed for a very long time, their aura has kind of contracted and shrunk up, and it's not really extending out around their feet anymore. Sometimes it's literally the edge of their aura or biofield is sitting around their knees. So it's like their legs are sticking out, and they've become disconnected from their soul. This happens very easily to all of us, of course, because life is so stressful for many people that we fragment more and more. We become compartmentalized, or we run on autopilot. And the fastest way to get somebody out of autopilot and fight or flight and back into their bodies is often through the feet. Once the feet are grounded, the person is grounded to Mother Earth or Mother Nature again, and all the energy circuits start flowing. So it goes without saying that if you want permanent health, more happiness, become more wealthy and abundant, leave the territory of survival behind and enter the country of thrival or abundance, you have to do something different to what you've done in the past. And I find that reflexology and including the healing circuit, learning what that feels like, is the fastest way to get you there. And so during the 3-day training or immersion, I call it immersion, you will be fully immersed in the healing energy. You'll be working with a wonderful group of like-minded people. Many people have already enrolled, but I want to keep the group small and intimate, so everyone gets their own personal attention. You're going to learn how to do what I do and copy what I do, and then you're also going to be receiving that. That will be the most exciting part for you, that you will be on the receiving end on the table, where you will be able to deeply rest and relax. No questions asked. your monkey mind, your active brain, your logical mind can relax, and your body, your feeling instincts, they will be able to soak in the love and the connection, and be able to restore yourself. So I've just written down here what people come to me for, and this is some of the things that you might see in your life, whether you come for yourself or whether you're a practitioner, a family person, you want to look after your family better and have a connection with other people. So people come to me and Peter and Caleb with all sorts of things, like hormonal issues, back pain, of course, is very common, neck pain, shoulder pain, frozen shoulder, constipation, blood pressure, asthma, anxiety, menopausal symptoms, eczema is very, very common, joint pain, digestive issues, headaches, migraines. So reflexology will support all those problems. So when you stimulate the right points at the feet, you activate the healing energy circuit in the body, and the body literally starts healing itself, and it's like you're opening all the communication systems. It's a bit like you need an electrician sometimes to come and look at your fuse box, right? Or there's just one cable maybe that's disconnected. The whole house doesn't need rewiring, and that's the same with our body. Sometimes parts of our body become disconnected from the greater part, and you start to get pain and problems, and we can just restore it. Your body already has the blueprint for perfect health, which is the most beautiful thing. We don't have to install the blueprint for perfect health. Your body already has that. So circulation improves as well. It's great for lymphatic congestion. Literally, my clients often have to go to the toilet for, many times afterwards, because toxins just come out of their body. So I had another client, and she suffered from hair loss. So she had all these patches of hair, clumps of hair that were coming out. Also with reflexology, her hair grew back. Like, her hair grew back even more thicker and beautiful than ever before. And yes, I mentioned one client, but I've actually had that with many clients. People sometimes lose their hair from extreme stress or shock and trauma in the past that hasn't left their body, right? We lose our hair, we go grey overnight. You've heard stories like that from an extremely difficult emotional shock or physical shock of any kind, right? And the shock hasn't left the body, it just got frozen and stuck in the tissues. And sometimes it can take 20 years to surface. So we don't need to know all the history with reflexology. We can just support the body, and it lets go of the trauma, and then your own innate healing abilities step in and take over. The less trauma you have stored in your body, the better you're going to feel and operate as a human being. Trauma energy is not your energy, it's foreign energy, so it's foreign to your body, and it's always creating a level of static in the background that's making you feel uneasy, or it's like a static, right? So you can't hear properly, it's annoying, but even if you're not conscious of it, maybe it doesn't show up like that for you, but it can show up as hay fever or headaches or period pain, or it's just something where an area of your life where the brakes are always on. It can even show up as money pain, relationship pain. To the body, of course, it's all the same. Pain is pain. Emotional pain will be felt in the body as a physical pain. Even spiritual pain will be felt in your body as a physical pain. So we can address all of that by hands-on, using our hands, tuning into the healing circuit, and reboot your body. So there are deeper layers as well that we're going to address, because I love the spiritual aspect of humanity, of our existence. I'm always questioning what we're here for. I have had to clear out a lot of my own traumas. For those of you who know me, you know that I survived a truck accident that left me with spinal injuries. It was very, very brutal. I was literally on the edge of passing over for 7 days when nobody could help me because the internal bleeding had to stop first. which took 7 days. So I also had a near-death experience. So I have incorporated my own healing journey, recovery, and all of that. It's all part of my neurology. Like, it's all packaged up now. My body fully recovered. I don't have PTSD or anything anymore. And when clients work with me, of course, their neurology gets an upgrade because we have mirror neurons, right? So when people work with me, their mirror neurons copy what's going on in my computer, and they get the courage and the inspiration, or the body finds the wisdom to heal itself. That's the beauty of sharing knowledge with each other, sharing our history. So at the end of May, this is my invitation to you to spend a few days with me in our beautiful premises here in the Purple House, which is like, you know, nestled in the Forth Valley. It's absolutely beautiful here. You can go for walks in your lunch break, get away from everyone, walk through the forest. We have animals. It's like a sacred reset for your body, where you receive and you learn as well. So in my opinion, that's the best of both worlds. I will post a link in the article below. So if this is something that appeals to you, please press the button, right? Press that link and enroll in the workshop. There's only a handful of places left, and I would love that for you to be there and to enjoy deep rest, relaxation, a reset, and learning incredibly valuable life skills that you can use over and over again to increase your own baseline for happiness, health, and wealth, and help your loved ones around you. This is what I call community medicine. So the medicine of the future will be centered inside the community, and it will flow out into all areas of the community. That's really my dream for the world, and I would love for you to be part of that. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you soon. Big love from me. Bye for now.